Woman goes to work and discovers something bizarre. Her son dead for 9 years appeared on the side of the road. She couldn't believe her eyes. How could there be such a resemblance in the world? She wanted to take a closer look, so she used her horn to attract attention. The moment the boy looked this way, the woman froze. She pulled over, and quickly boarded the boy's school bus. Then she sat down in a corner, and began to observe the boy. She was shocked to see that the scars on the boy's face were identical to her son's. The whole thing was unbelievable. Daisy followed the boy to school. With her mother's intuition, she was sure that the boy was her son. Then she decided to go to the police to report the case.
My son, he was abducted 9 years ago. I know where he is.
The police immediately took out the files from 9 years ago. They recounted the results of their investigation. No body was found at the scene. There was no trace of third-party intervention. The conclusion was that the boy had accidentally drowned and his body had been washed away. Daisy stared at the police with a determined look and said, "Do you think I wouldn't recognize my own child?" The sharp words and the look in her eyes shocked the police officer. He promised to re-investigate for Daisy, but Daisy heard the perfidy in his words. In 9 years, they hadn't found any new clues. Daisy decided to stop relying on them. She set out to find the truth on her own. Soon Daisy arrived at the boy's school. When the boy came to the door after school, Daisy rushed up to the boy to ask him questions. But suddenly the boy's father came to pick him up. Daisy had to step aside so his father wouldn't notice. Then Daisy drove with the father and son to a villa. She took a picture of the address with her cell phone. When she got home, Daisy took a picture of her son. She cut her hair short to match the image in the picture. Then she saw that the boy's school was looking for a teacher. She thought she could get close to him, so she immediately applied for the audition. Luckily, Daisy was good at music. Soon after, she was hired, and became the teacher of the boys' class. Then Daisy learned that the boy had never had a mother. He had to live with his father, and Daisy's care for the boy made him feel warmer than he had ever felt before. But that didn't make his father happy. He came to the school to meet with Daisy. He said his son didn't usually talk about his teachers, but lately, he's been mentioning Daisy's name all the time. Seeing that his father had concerns about him, Daisy tried to distract him by focusing on the boy's musicality, but his father thought it was a waste of study time, so he rejected Daisy's suggestion outright. But Daisy couldn't miss the opportunity so easily. She went straight to the boy's house that night.